Alrighty, welcome back into the shop today. We have got us a little weed eater here. It is going to be a Husqvarna 122LK straight shaft timber. The customer states that it only runs with the choke on. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can fire this thing up and see just what it does do. And we'll go from there. Suspicions would be a little bit of trash in the carburetor possibly. Might have to do a little adjustment there. Second thing would be problem with the gas. I don't know if he uses pre-mixed gas or if he's one that mixes his own. And as a lot of you know, if you watch my channel, I'm not a big fan of the canned fuel. I've seen too many times I've poured it out, put mine in there, and it runs so much better. And there's several others too, but let's see here. Well, that one there smells and looks really like it is regular gas. Let's just check the filter real quick, just to make sure he doesn't have a plug fuel filter in here. Let's see, where did my little pliers go to? Let me track those down, see if I can get in there to get them. Okay, I've got my little pliers here, but the filter is eluding me back in there, but I am looking down in there. It almost looks like there's a lot of trash in there. Let me get something here. I'm going to get us a little container and pour it in there. Let's see. Let's get my container clean first. And it's actually, like it could be, dirty. So let's pour it in here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick up on it, but there's a lot of dirt in that fuel. I don't know. To me, that would indicate it's starving for fuel. So, does that mean that the filter is plugged? That would be a good first guess. Now, how the heck am I going to get the filter out of there? I can't even see the cable down in there. We'll have to find something to stick down in there, see if we can get a hold of it. But that'll be my first thing. Let me see if I can get a little wire or something, snake it out of there, see what it looks like. Okay, I'm not really able to get down in there, so I've taken the air filter cover off. I think I'm going to have to try to get down there and just pull it out from there. So I'll probably have to remove all this to get to it even. And then as I look around here, I think I might have found the culprit for the dirt and dust coming in. This is a vent, and there is supposed to be a filter on that. So anytime you're venting that, that's allowing dirt and dust and everything to get down into the tank. So that could be part of it. So anyways, we're going to take all this off, see if we can get into that. Let's see, we've got, what all does it take? A screw here, looks like, and maybe a couple of them behind the old carburetor here. These two here. We'll go ahead and pop all those off, get that off of there, and see if we can't get to that a little bit. Okay, we're going to try to get in here and see if we can take, not going through too much work here, see if we can just pop this thing up out of there. I might have to remove the rest of this carburetor to get that. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and disconnect this and see if we can get it out around this. See if we can. Go. And let's see, go back this way, and there. That gets us out of the way a little bit better. Now we can try to get this out. Hey, what the heck have we got here? That's an interesting filter. I've not seen one quite like that before. I think we're going to go ahead though, and replace that with a regular filter. I don't think I've got one that looks like that. Usually that's not the way they look. Okay, we're going to go ahead. I think we'll go ahead and replace these fuel lines while we're at it too, because we're going to need that whole contraption. Okay, I found me one laying around, another fuel line. That's what a normal filter would look like. I don't know exactly about that one. I think we'll be fine with this. It might be a new style, but this one should go right on here, replace all the lines. So I'll go ahead and just pull them off, put them back in. We'll be good to go here. And like I say, the filter, as you can see, the filter there is supposed to look like that. So, okay, let's see what we've got here. Our filter is going to go this line. It's going to take the place of this line. I might clean this up a little bit. Let me go clean that up so I don't get so nasty. Okay, we've got her all stuck back together. We've got the new fuel lines in place. We filled it up with fuel. And let's go ahead now and we'll go back to the original plan. Let's start her up and see if she runs or what she does do. We'll throw the choke on for now. We're primed. Take the choke off. Okay, she runs with that choke on. We still got something going on here. Not sure what. Looks like we got a little gas leak, so we're going to check on that. And then it wasn't idling too well either, so I'll check on that real quick. But let me just kind of give that over and we'll see what we got on it. See if I interfered with something when I put it back together or what's going on here. Let me check her out. Okay, found out where my leak was. I thought this was the exact same grommet as what was in that tank before, but it was just a little bit smaller. So I went back, put the original one in there. And so we got all the new fuel lines in there. We went ahead and put it all back together one more time, and we'll crank her on up and see how she runs now that we're all set, ready to go. Power's on, it's already been primed, and idle. I think that's all she needed right there. I think the majority of it was dirty filter, and I did put just a little bit of a crank on the one of the jets to kind of open it up a little bit. But other than that, I think she's ready to go. I'll probably take it out here in the yard and run it around a little bit, see if I have anything I can weed eat, and just make sure she's going to run good. Not a bad little job, but definitely needs clean gas. And like I say, this one here, I don't know how well you can see all that dirt down in the bottom of it, but I think that was probably the majority of the problem, is just so dirty you couldn't get any more fuel in there. So running good now. We'll go ahead and put it out there and test it one more time, and appreciate it. Hopefully that'll help y'all look at one other problem that might be if you have dirty gas. So thanks a bunch. Come on back, check out the channel again, and we'll see you on the next project.